Hi.
And there you are. Welcome. Come on in, guys. Don't be shy. Good to see everybody. Good to see all our friends in here. And yeah, express Latchkuuum. Um, very spontaneous. Good to see everybody. Um, we are getting on board with the three channels that we are um, putting into motion. So that means we're putting Orville Nation into motion again, Inspiration, and one other channel. You guys will hear more about that another day. But good to see Brother Lee in here, and a couple of lurkers in here. Um, hey Nate, good to see you, my friend. Happy New Year to you, my friend. Oh wow, like that. I like that you're looking good in that Star Trek uniform, my friend. Good to see you. Awesome. Um, um, Philip, my evil Vulcan friend. My evil Vulcan friend, Philip. Good to see you, my friend. And it's not Sunday. This isn't Sunday. Yeah, it wasn't. It's not Sunday. I was going to do it on Sunday, but couldn't do it. So we're doing a little Express Latchkuuum just to catch up and to spread a little news. And hello, T and Telly Maria. Wow, Maria just doing all kinds of. Um, this is going to be a big year for Maria. I'm telling you guys, it's going to be a big year for Maria. Lots of. She's being so productive, and things are really going to take off for Maria this year. So congratulations on a wonderful start to 2026. Yes, and my evil Vulcan friend Philip. Awesome to see you, Brother Lee. Ready to go? And no, we're not talking UFOs today. I know. I'm always inviting Lee to a UFO show, but we're going to talk briefly about what is going on in sci-fi. Hey, Arg, what's up, man? I don't know where he is. Yep, I don't know where he is, but he's here somewhere. He's here somewhere. Um, I'm happy to see you, man. I feel sick as a dog. Oh, dude. Well, I hope you feel better soon. I hope you feel better soon, my friend. Many blessings and feel better, Nate. Feel better. Much better. Much better very soon, my friend. Um, let's see. What are we doing here? What are we doing, Paige? What are we doing? Okay, so couple of so we're gonna I want to talk about I want to talk a little bit about this wonderful news. Wonderful, absolutely wonderful news of Stargate coming. We got Stargate coming, dudes. We got dudes and dudettes. We got Stargate coming. We have Stargate coming. That is amazing. And we don't have rebooted woke Stargate. We have real Stargate continuing the 17. That's right. 17 seasons of Stargate. It's absolutely mind-boggling how much Stargate there is. You guys haven't watched it. It's funny. I saw a post from Gary Nerdrotic the other day that he was starting to watch Stargate, and we told him that for years. Go watch Stargate. Envious that he's watching it because I love Stargate. I love Stargate. I could just do rewatch after rewatch after rewatch of Stargate. SG2. Are you leaking something, Philip? Are you leaking? So congratulations, first of all to our friend Joe Malazzi. Congratulations to Joe. He absolutely deserves to be working on Stargate again. Such a amazingly talented individual. And we're going to take a look at a post or two from Joe. And let me just put this out one sec. One sec, guys. And so we have a post from Joe that we're going to take a look at. And all right, Peach. All right. Let me just let me just put this out. One sec. So we have post Joe, and there's all kinds of activity in the Stargate community. There's tons of activity in the Stargate community. Absolutely wonderful. And Joe is basically just telling us that that things are active. I mean, not us, but he's telling everybody on this. All right. There we go. Sorry, guys. I had to put this out. Very improvised stream. Okay. So Joe Malazzi has announced that the writer's room is starting to come together for the new Stargate. And the new Stargate is under Martin Garrow, who had done stuff with Joe's Dark Matter show, and of course he was a writer and I think he was a writer and producer on Stargate, and okay. And I do have a little bit of interesting news for you guys to share too. Little tidbit coming up. All right. So, hey, Mombi, good to see you. What's up, party people? Good to see you. Yeah, I'm really happy for Joe, Nate. Very happy for Joe. Very, very happy for Joe. I'm ecstatic for him. He so deserves it. So deserves it. Absolutely. So, yeah. We're going to take a look at X, and I want to show you one of the posts from Joe. And this is going to be an Express Latchkuuum. Okay. All right, Joe. Okay. Joe does a lot of tweeting. All right, let's take a look first. Let's take a look first at what he posted. Kind of like the big news moment, right? Posted on. Let's see. All right. Deej, what's going on, dude? Good to see my friend Deej in here. Happy to see you, my friend. I've been watching a lot of Bird of Praise run channel running. It's nice to see. It's nice to see Bird's channel streaming. Very nice. Good to see you, my friend. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to all of you guys. Yeah, Happy New Year to everyone. Absolutely. Happy New Year to everyone. Hey, RG Markle. Good to see you. Happy New Year. Still got my concerns for a new Stargate. Do you? Um, okay. Well, I mean, after everything that people have been through, it's understandable. But all right, let's go. I had it up. What'd you do, Peach? There you go. All right. So here we are on November 19th, 2025. You guys have already seen this, of course, right? But Joe put this up, Joe Malazzi. And of course, Brad Wright is the original showrunner, and now Martin Garrow's the showrunner, and he's, of course, bringing in the entire crew. Brad Wright did the adaptation with a little help. He did the adaptation to television, of course, from the movie. And for people who are not Stargate fans, you have to realize that the television show far surpasses the movie. I mean, the movie's interesting. The movie is interesting. It was, and there's things about the movie that you could say are not exactly canon with the series, but the series far surpassed, and the whole entire universe that was built, astounding, astounding work. By the way, we're gonna be treating this on post disclosure as well, because inevitably the Stargate, seems very at times seems very how do you say this? Stargate seems very I'm sorry. Stargate seems very disclosure-ish, let's just say. Disclosure-ish. Um, so yes, it's true. 14 years after the franchise aired its last episode, SGU's Gauntlet, a new Stargate series has been greenlit by Amazon, and it's not a reboot or a wholesale reimagining that will wipe the slate clean on 17 seasons and some 350. It's just unbelievable. Let's read the entire thing. Some 350 hours of Stargate history. It's a new series that will be the perfect jumping on point for the first time viewers while at the same time honoring the existing past. This is fantastic because you have to be able to bring in new blood to the. Imagine if you're just becoming a Stargate fan with his new series, or right now, right before the new series, people like Nerdrotic who are just getting into it. Imagine that. All you got, man, you got a lot to binge. You got a lot to binge. Envious, almost envious. Now I want to do a rewatch. And by the way, we're gonna be celebrating Stargate for a while and talking about it for a while. But what's coming behind Stargate? We're getting more. Orville is coming behind Stargate, and we got to see more of Philip in season 4 of the Orville. Our evil Vulcan friend Philip. All right, let's keep reading this. I'm getting off target here. So, where was I? And the reason, and the reason for that is because this new series was created by longtime franchise veteran Martin Garrow, who worked on SG-1, Atlantis, and Universe, writing such notable fan favorites as The Storm, The Eye, Duet, First Strike, Be All My Sins Remembered, and many more. Yeah, I do like him, and I do know. Listen, if I'm not mistaken, Martin Garrow was involved in the new Quantum Leap show, and he was also trying to get Bakula on board and get the. He was trying to get the. He was trying to do things right, even though he was pressured. But it seems like they got a lot more leeway here on Stargate to do things right. And not only that, but he's bringing in the heavy hitters from the old showrunner Brad Wright and Joe Malazzi was one of the executive producers and just fabulous. Joining the production of the new series is Brad Wright, co-creator and co-showrunner of all that came before. What? Where'd you go? How did I lose you? Hold on. All right. Joining the production of the new series is Brad Wright, co-creator and co-showrunner of all that came before Stargate SG-1, Atlantis, and Universe. Martin has kindly offered yours truly a role in the project as well, and I've happily accepted. I mean, Joe, how imagine not having Joe? Jeez, of course he had to. Martin has been developing this show for a while now. A little over a year, he reached out and asked. A little over a year ago, he reached out and asked, "Want to read something cool?" That something, it turned out, was his pilot script for the new Stargate series. Now, I obviously can't say too much about the content at this point, but I can assure you that it embraces everything that made the original Stargates so great: heart, humor, rich mythology, exploration, action, adventure, compelling, endearing characters, and that overall sense of optimism and fun that made you fall in love with Stargate. You are all in for a treat eventually. Now, putting this production together is going to take some time, even though Martin has already done a lot of the preliminary heavy lifting. Writing the pilot script and series overview that details the show, its world, and characters, as well as his plans for the first season and beyond. Beyond. Isn't that awesome? Beyond. How awesome is that? Beyond. Um, I got to tell you, listen, Stargate fans are and sci-fi fans in general are so wanting to oh, shit. 1 second. Give me 1 second. Hey, Gap. Good to see you, Gap. Gap Stargate. All right. Between now and the series premiere, somewhere down the line, the writer's room must be assembled. And that's what we're going to look at now. We're going to look at the post that he just posted the other day. Joe just posted the other day. Must be assembled. Stories need to be spun, scripts written, prep started, crew hired, actors cast, and eventually a new Stargate series produced. It will take a while, but Martin shares my philosophy when it comes to dialing in the fandom. So expect to receive updates throughout the prep, production, and post process. I got to tell you, Stargate is really good. The Stargate, the traditional Stargate showrunners and production crew are very good at keeping people engaged, and the Orville does that too in their own way. So hopefully, we'll see that soon. We'll see Orville news soon. Concept art behind the scenes photos, videos, and insights, breaking news, and much, much more. Get ready. We're heading through the gate one more time. Chevron 8 is locked. Chevron 8. All right. So Joe's foodie posts. Oh, that looks good. That looks good, Joe. He's been, of course, Wilma. He's been testing the waters with people's opinions, as he always does. Tom Paris. Look, nice picture here. Behind the scenes with Amanda Tapping and Robert Picardo on Stargate Atlantis. And Robert Picardo played Woolsey, of course. This is not the post I'm looking for, though. Post I'm looking for. Oh, 2 Starbucks on the post. Choose your ace pilot. um, the Wraith. This is the post. January 10th, Joe posts. Baron Destructo on X post. Stargate Writers Room approacheth. The Stargate Writers Room kicks off this Monday, January 12th in Los Angeles. It's hard to believe that some 15 years since sitting down to break Gauntlet at Stargate, Universe Season Stargate Universe Season 2 finale with series co-writer Brad Wright, my former writing partner Paul Molly. I will be once again returning to the franchise. This time it will be, wow, so they started already on this Monday. I forgot the date. This time it will be Stargate veteran Martin Guerra at the helm of the new series, presiding over a carefully curated, expertly chosen artisanal selection of scriptwriters who will, over the course of the ensuing months, brainstorm, break stories, pitch ideas, and of course, eat rotisserie chicken, just like old times. I will be zooming in from Toronto for the first 4 days of the room and then flying to Los Angeles. Joe, have fun this Friday. This will give me time to ensure Kemi, Sharky, and I are settled in before catching my Monday morning Waymo to my first in-person appearance. While I preferred to be there from day one, timing wouldn't allow it. I had the option of flying in early this week, but as any veteran of the TV show Survivor will tell you, being present early allows you to establish crucial alliances while also making it more difficult for everyone to conspire against you. The first couple of weeks will be spent discussing the big picture, things like what shape is the gate, what are our character and story arcs, how does our first season conclude, how are our villains and what do they want, and do we really want to name a character Fabian? That's funny. Joe's funny. Let me just see who's in here and say hello. Gap, good to see Gap in here. Good to see Gap. RG Merkel. And Lord Ball. What a great character, Lord Ball. Oh my God. So he's not around anymore. I'm kind of worried whether actually getting more Orville or not. I know Seth said it's coming. I think we're getting more Orville. I continue saying I think we're getting more Orville. Wormhole Extreme. Wouldn't that be awesome, RJ? Wouldn't that be awesome to finally be getting Wormhole Extreme? Menu does because battle cruisers. Joseph said thank you. Oh, he said thank you. See, Joseph is everywhere. He's just everywhere. All right, guys. It's honored. Our friend Joe. So you have no words for how happy I am for Joe. There's no words how happy I am for Joe. Thank you for that. Thank you for that comment. I don't know how he found out, but Positive Candor, good to see you, my friend. All right, let's continue reading Joe's tweet. By the way, guys, if you are not, let me put in Joe Malazzi's Twitter. You definitely want to be following Baron Destructo. You definitely want to be following Baron Destructo on X. He's got, oops, what am I doing? Put it in the right chat page. All right, this is Baron Destructo. All right. Oh, so he found out through Maria. Okay. I didn't put it in the title. I didn't want to feel obligating anybody to show up. Guys, that's Baron Destructo. Make sure you're following him on X for all your Stargate news. And I got to tell you, Joe's going to keep people apprised. Joe's going to keep people apprised. So, okay, let's keep reading Joe's tweet. So, I've been wanting to do this for several days. You guys can tell. I think you guys can tell I've been wanting to do this for several days. All right. From there, we move on to. You guys can see this, right? No. Oh shit! You guys can't see this. Why is this dropping? I've shared it already. Why is it dropping? All right. Back to. From there, we move on to breaking the stories, mapping out every beat of every scene of every act. We still doing acts every episode. What's the first scene that hooks our audience and compels them to keep watching? How does Hortensia react to seeing the Stargate for the first time? Hortensia, what kind of planet are we visiting, and how does that first contact? I got to say, what you might one thing you might we might see in Joe's tweets. This is why you guys are going to watch it. One thing you're going to see in Joe's tweets are what are they called? Uh, Easter eggs, leaks, like tiny leaks. You might see them every once in a while. What kind of planet are we visiting, and how does that first contact moment play out? How do our heroes turn the tables on the bad guys? What's the last scene that surprises our audience and compels them to keep watching? Back in the old days, it would take us an average of 3 days to break an episode of Stargate. For the first season of my series, I gotta say, back in those days, and they were just pumping these out. They were pumping them out. I mean, these guys are. I mean, this group of writers is very, very talented. These guys are just pumping them out, and season after season after season. Since Martin was part of that first season writer's room, I assume he will attempt to beat the record. I'm sorry, where was I? Back in the old days, it would take us an average of 3 days to break in episode Stargate. For the first season of my series Dark Matter, not the Apple TV show that is a science fiction series. Yes, yes. The real Dark Matter. We averaged a single day per episode. Jeez. Since Martin was part of that first season's writer's room, I assume he will attempt to beat that record. No, don't go too fast, guys. Don't go too fast. Thus ensuring I will be spending my last month in LA, visiting the Getty Center and hanging out at the city's various anime-themed coffee houses. But before the expressionist portraiture of George Bush and the gum devil fruit moose bomb at the One Piece Cafe, there will be outlines and scripts to be rewritten and revised, in many cases revised after which every one of them will be revised once again by Martin Garrow, because as a series creator and showrunner, that's what you do. And then sometimes in the not too distant, but not too immediate either future, will come the casting and the location scouts and the VFX discussions and all important choosing of the caterer and the innumerable crucial steps in the lead up to that first day of principal photography, wherever. Although I'm holding out hope for P7J989, note I'll be regulating my fellow writers with so many PJ7989. What planet is that? Oh, PJ7989. That's a planet classification, right, Joe? So many classic Stargate deep cuts that I'm fully prepared to be sent home well before my scheduled return flight. Although the secrecy surrounding the new Stargate series has been pretty tight, internally classified as TSI, token, no foreign, need to know for your eyes only, above top secret level clearance. I will try to offer insight and into keep you updated on the latest writers' room happenings. For instance, yesterday I was sent a Stargate snack and allergies form to complete, ostensibly to help plan lunch orders but more likely, I suspect, to weed out breatharians and crudivores. Interesting, though. Stay tuned for. Joe's got a blog too, which is funny, which I haven't covered ever. Well, briefly, I have. But Joe's got a funny blog you guys can check out. Stay tuned for equally enlightening observations in the days and weeks to come. Well, that was fantastic. Thank you, Joe, for sharing that. and very, very exciting stuff. Hey, FKHC, good to see you, my friend. We going to the planet of necrophiliacs from Bread Dwarf. um, Shame we won't have the Asgard anymore. You never know. You never know. Um, I love the backstage stuff. Although they're already the outtakes. Are you talking about your backstage stuff? You talking about your backstage stuff? Well, we got to talk about that. So anyway, you never know. I mean, yes, the Asgard are. Um, by the way, let me just touch upon the fact that um, there's a lot of interesting, and this is why we're going to talk about it on post disclosure, because there's a lot of interesting. It's interesting that this is happening now. Um, Lots of several disclosure channels have gotten their YouTube channels back, and Stargate gets greenlit. I mean, it was probably greenlit before, but it's publicly announced now. It's interesting. Um, I don't know. There's a lot of interesting stuff. I like to see the replicators come back. Hmm. Gap wants to see the replicators come back. So, I, oh, how did I just drop? Oh, I dropped it this time. Okay, all right. So anyway, um, sorry guys, it's late where I am, but anyway, excuse me. Hey, CJ, it's good to see you, my friend. Greetings. Fifth, specifically fifth. One of the replicators. Yeah, oh, it's just water. It's just water. But yeah, fifth. I remember fifth. All right, guys. So there is a lot more. I mean, we have a lot to look forward. This is amazing news for me personally. This is amazing news. And right behind it, my prediction, guys, my prediction is that right behind it, we're going to get Orville news soon. We're going to get Orville news soon. That's what my personal feeling. I have no idea, absolutely no idea. But I will tell you this: we are going to have a special guest soon, Orville related special guest to talk Orville very soon. And that's one of the reasons I wanted to jump on here, because we've been working on a lot of infrastructure stuff, and we've gotten the inspiration platform up for the inspiration channel, and I'm doing a lot of work behind the scenes, lots of work behind the scenes, and it's time. Built this we built this stuff, and now it's time to make it run. So I wanted to let you guys know that the Orville channel will be streaming every once in a while again, and we have a special Orville related guest, and it's not an actor, but we have a special related Orville related guest coming on soon, and we're going to be talking to them. Uh, the master replicators in the UK, how replicas in the has been doing more Stargate ships, including Stargate Alliance. Oh, really? The replicas. Oh, I was going to say replicators. That's interesting, Gap. That's interesting. Of course, Gap knows everything about Stargate. I say I like to do every day announce the Orville hashtag. Well, that's good. I like that. I like that. Announce the Orville. Hashtag announce the Orville. Our last Orville watch party in the Sci-Fi Mummy Studios is Thursday night. Then we're moving to Battlestar Galactica. Oh, wow. Okay. That's fun. All right, guys. Master Replica Stargate. Wow. All right, guys. So this has been a Latchkuuum Express Latchkuuum. So I want to say thank you to everybody. I want to say thank you to FK FKHC, to Gap, to Sci-Fi Mommy, to Deej, to CJH, to Nate. Nate, I hope you feel better soon, my friend. I mean, back when they were pumping out like 20 episodes a season, they were well-written, entertaining season. Yeah, yeah, exactly, exactly. Yeah, that's exactly my point. Yeah, and it was 20 plus. It was like 20. I don't know how many it was. 24. But yeah, exactly, Nate. Hope you feel better soon, my friend. RG Merkel, thank you for popping in. Maria, Tiantelli. Guys, use your links. Put in anything Sci-Fi Mommy. I know, put in your links. Positive Candor. You guys got wrenches. Put in your links. And I want to thank everybody who's been in here so far. Philip, Lee, brother Lee, everybody, lurkers. Dega's out there somewhere in the Dega land. All right, guys. Well, I want to thank everybody for being here. Holy shit. Wow. Excuse me. Excuse me, watch my language. This is James Manhands from Seinfeld. Hey, good to see you, my friend. James Manhands from Seinfeld. And Manhands is going to pop on here once at some point, I think. If I can twist his arm enough, he'll come on here with me. So I got to go, guys, but have a wonderful, wonderful day. Evening or morning, wherever you are. Many, many blessings. We got Stargate coming. We got Orville Season 4 coming. At some point, it's coming. And how is this all tied into, how is all this? How does this all tie into? We'll talk about that more. Probably talk about it in a post-disclosure show soon. All right, guys. Many blessings.
We're about to enter unexplored space. I know you're all just as excited as I am, so let's give this everything we got, and may the Force be with you.